Welcome back to Solutions for Financial Independence. Joining me now is John Halterman of Beacon Wealth Management. John, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful, Cal. How are you?
Same here. Today we have a question from Billy from Fairmont who says, I am a successful professional, but he seems to have constant anxiety over money.
Hey, Billy, don't feel bad because, I think everybody has a tendency to worry about the things they can't control or the things that come up unexpected in your life.
Do you have any suggestions on how we can handle that?
Oh, absolutely. Let's think about the opposite of how you're feeling right now. The first thing I would say is that we got to focus on the things that we can actually control. Let me give you 3 examples of what you can do. Number 1, you got to have a written wealth strategy. And when I say this, you got to make sure you established provisions that regardless of what happens to you, whether you plan for retirement, whether you plan for college, unexpected death, unexpected disability, or an emergency, any of those types of things, that you have something in place that you can feel confidence in. The second thing is that I tell people, even though you have a written strategy, now you have to review it because out of sight, out of mind doesn't work when it comes to money. And so every 6 months, at minimum, review what you have. Take a look at why you're doing it, what you're doing, and should you make any adjustments. And then the third thing, which I really think is the biggest component, and that is you got to have a strong emergency fund. Because without a strong emergency fund, you're basically living paycheck for paycheck, and you're in survival mode. And in order to really get rid of your anxieties, we got to get to the point where we can think long term and not just live for today. So if you do those 3 things, I think your anxieties will start to go away and you'll feel much better about your money.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that
You're welcome.
information. If you missed any of that, head over to WDTV.com and don't go anywhere. Much more news after the break.